How do you draw a nose? I'm going to show you using a brand new method. Come on. Let's get on to noses here. Because I'm excited. I came up with a new way to draw a nose. And this is a dad who draws original. I have never seen anyone approach a nose the way that I'm going to show you right now. Have you ever been kite flying, right? You've been kite flying. Have you ever made your own kite? This is one of the old-fashioned ways, all right? So you would take you might do something like this, where you would take sticks and you would make a diamond shape, and then you would wrap this with paper, right? Now this is where I'm going to go. Don't use this to make a kite. This is just an idea, all right? So you have this diamond shape here, right? And let's say on each of the corners here you added some string, and you could draw this on your paper, and you tied a knot right there, and then you added that to some other string, okay? And just in your mind, what would happen if you pulled? Wow, look at those kites that you're drawing. I love it. Hey, time out for a quick second and jump down there and subscribe to the channel. Give it a like, or even better yet, throw a comment in there. You know how much that means, all right? Let's get back to some kite making. If you pulled this string, well, let's draw that. Let's draw what that would look like. So let's say we have our kite here, right? And then this string would be tight. This would be tight. That would be tight. That would be tight. And then you'd get this sort of thing going. All right. So can you visualize that you're pulling those four strings off of it, right? Right, you're pulling those four strings off of your kite there. Okay, great. Let's take that, move this down over here. Now, let's draw another diamond. There's our basic kite idea. And let's put a dot right there, okay? Now, that's going to be our knot. Let's attach the four lines that are tight, and we got that. Okay, we've just done that. All right, let's change that just ever so slightly. Let's draw another diamond here. Instead of putting the knot in there, let's put the knot right there. So what would that look like? All right, so we get like this, like this, like this, and it might be like that. You see that? Okay, you're with me on this one. This isn't too difficult. All right, let's make that a little bit smaller. We'll keep drawing some more kites here. Now let's draw another kite shape. Now, what would happen if we put our dot way down here? Okay, so now we get this, and we get that, and we get that, and we get that, and this is nice and tight. Okay. And then, of course, get our diamond shape here. What if we put our dot right down there, okay? And what do we get? We get that, we get that, we get that, and then our string is being pulled. All right, you guys are so good. I know you've got this down. Next, all right, here's our diamond shape. Now, what if instead of string, okay, instead of string, these represented edges, okay? So what do I mean by that? So let's just say our dot was right there, and we connect the corners to that. So, and let's now, in order to try and see the sides, let's pretend we have some light. Sunlight's coming, is pointing in this direction. So this, of course, would be, let's go with an even value on all three of these. And then let's come in with a darker value over here. Okay, that would be the shading, all right? Because this is all solid now, so this is getting the sun. You see that? All right, let's move these out of the way a little bit, and I'm gonna leave this guy up here just so you could see. Okay, so how do we use this idea or this concept to draw a nose? Let's start with this nose right there in particular. Okay, so for fun, let's draw a kite shape, but we're going to reverse it. So if you're not sure what I'm saying, this is all I'm going to say, right? Like that, like that, like that. There, an upside down kite, okay? Well, you know where I'm going now. And let's look at this. Let's look at this nose above it. Let's look at this nose. And I think we could say, or the dot is going to be right there. All right, so we're going to shift that point right there. Now let's connect this up. And right there, what you've done, without even realizing it, you have drawn the basis for your nose. Cool. Let's try another one. Let's try the one right next to it here. So let's just come out like this. Now, that's easy. We could imagine where that dot is there. Here's the bottom of the kite, and then this one is going to, look at that. So let's see how that would look. This is going to be a lot more shallow, shorter on this other side there. And then my dot is going to be over here. Think of a kite, upside down kite. All right, let's take a look at this one here. This one's really centered. Okay. Oh, oops, shouldn't have drawn that. Trying to stick to my method here. Okay, so my all right, there's my general shape of my kite. Because this nose is looking straight at us, it's kind of like this. All right, let's try this last guy over here. Now, this one's a little bit harder, but we can do this. Okay, now this is interesting. Here would be one corner, okay? There's the other corner. There's where the knot would be, but this one is a little bit more inverted. You see that? And then it comes up here. So let's draw that. That one is a little complicated. So let's start with the top and the bottom. So there we have this just like that. But instead of drawing it here, it's almost slightly up. And then the tip is going to be up here. Look at that. Okay, let's take this concept, this idea, and flesh out these noses. Okay, so the tip of the human nose is going to be more round. So let's go around here and try and envision this round spot. Now this guy's a real round nose there. Let's come up here and draw the gabella. All right, this is going to be this flat part up here like this. You see? So let's kind of put that in. This one is a little bit more shifted. Okay, this one's straight at us, and this one is also a little more 3/4 view. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit more. You know, the top of these noses are relatively flat, so they're not pointed like that, but that helps giving us some guide frame. Okay, so let's come back to this first one here that we started. This is number 1 actually. Don't draw the nostril. Let's draw the septum maybe. I think this is the septum right here, the part in between the nose. So let's just draw the septum in here. There's the septum right there. Okay. Same thing over here. Let's just put that in. Same thing here. And this guy has, well, look at that. Interesting. I really like noses. All right, let's get these last little bits in here. These are the wings, so let's do the outside part of the wing here. Outside part of the wing there, and the outside as well over here. See that? Let's get this one here. Haven't even drawn the opening yet, just looking for the wings. And the next part, thinking of this nostril here, the openings are just like an upside down U. All right, just get those in close. Okay. So how is it that you can use this method? How can you use this method to better draw noses? That's a great question. And I'm going to answer my own question because I already know the answer to it. And it's magic, but it's a secret, so you can't tell anyone. No one's listening. You must practice. I know that's not what you wanted to hear this morning. You wanted to hear the magic. So this is how you practice, okay? So first thing you're going to want to do is write in the margin. Write in your margin. Okay, first thing you're going to do is draw a kite. Then you're going to establish where is the knot. Knot, K-N-O-T, knot. Where is the knot, okay? Then you're going to then you're going to draw all the pieces together like this. Then you're going to draw, and I want you to think through this process, because when I'm drawing, the more I draw, I think of processes, steps in my head. So I never tell anyone the steps because they're just in my head. And so repetition of steps will help to put it back into your head. All right, draw the knot. Find the little sphere, then in the tip of the nose. Look for the gabella. All right, then I thought of the flatness of the top of the nose. I'm just going to say flat. Then I drew the wings. Oh, nope, didn't do that. I drew the philtrum. This is the philtrum right here. Right there, right there, right there, okay? Then I did the wings. And then I did the nostrils, the opening. That was the process that I walked just through as we drew all 4 of these noses. That's it. How to draw in the nose using a kite idea. All right? My name's Kurt. I'm a dad who draws, and this has been the Daily Draw.
A dad who draws.